Okay, my name is Oni Burton, and I have a son who has autism, and also I am his advocate. My son is 43, and he has been working at MVLE for the past 21 years. Oh, never. I've never considered putting Arthur in institution, anywhere. My son had to wait to be placed into a group home for 12 years. And this is 12 years after he graduated from school. Not 12 years, in the course of receiving services. Oh yes, I've definitely seen the benefits of my son being in a group home. Every day, his speech is better, and he's doing more things independently. He's doing more things in the community, and he's bowling and going to events, and he's just becoming his own person.
Okay, my name is Robert Perez. I work for MVLE. And I have two daughters with Down syndrome. One is 12 years old and one is 18. She just turned 18, so she is now an adult. And what I'd like to say is that obviously if you have two children with disabilities and with a lot of special needs, you do rely heavily on support. I really wouldn't want them to live in an institution. I think that's something of the past. I don't think that's the ideal situation for people with disabilities. As long as they can, they should be living with us, and then later when we're gone, I would like to see them in a group home situation where they have social contact and where they can learn skills and be independent, and I think they would be a lot happier that way.
I'm Jan Feudo. My husband and I are the parents of 3 children, our oldest being a 36-year-old young man who has Down syndrome. And one of the things that I would like to put on the table is I feel very strongly that our individuals, I can only speak really for my son, but I'm going to speak for the population because we are involved. Our individuals really and truly need to be in the community, and the community needs to be with them, so that their isolation is not going to improve their quality of life. I would say community services, community support is extremely important, because our individuals somewhere along the line are going to have to be doing without us. They are going to have to adjust to other people. They're going to have to adjust to other experiences. And if they are involved in something all along, it's going to be more of a natural sort of thing. Our son, as I said, is the oldest of 3. His siblings have friends. Why shouldn't he?
We are the parents of Rogan Gillies, who is 32, and he works at MVLE here in Chantilly, and lives with a caregiver in close to both us and his work. And, we also, the recreation programs that he's been going to, it's a social network that he sees other young adults that he went to maybe elementary school with or high school with, and that they're available, and they fill up, and you can be put on a wait list because, funding and numbers. So.
It costs about 1/3 as much to have Rogan in this environmental community-based saving. Now, this is in Northern Virginia, which is much higher than the rest of Virginia. It still costs about 1/3 based on I think it's 200,000 plus for an institution, for training center care. It costs probably Medicaid somewhere between $60 and $70 a year for Rogan right now, so about 1/3 the cost. So all the other benefits aside, if you're just stepping back and being very hardcore bean counter, it's much, much less expensive. And he also has a network of friends, network of caregivers. There's people up here who've known Rogan his entire life. So it's not just been the community services, the social environment. Our son is happier
Quality
than
of
we ever
life.
dreamed. The quality of life is incredible, and he's happier than we ever dreamed. I know it sounds melodramatic, but I think I could die tomorrow and be happy knowing that and go a lot more peacefully knowing that he's in an environment that, quite honestly, is probably where he should have been 15 years ago if we could have got him there.
Yeah. Or we could let him go.
We could let him go. Yeah.